Well, good afternoon and welcome back, National Soccer League fans. Our 5 p.m. game is ready to kick off here in Ivy Lane, Philadelphia, as the Wyvern Riders are hosting the lowly Charioteers in today's matchup. A real classic battle here. And two clubs with contrasting fortunes. The Wyvern Riders come to this game in front of the home crowd on a 2-game win streak and looking to keep that run going. As the Charioteers are still searching for their first points of the season. 2 straight losses in their home openers, and then a road loss last week against the Thunderbirds. So they are down at the bottom of the table currently. Only team beneath them is the Minutemen from DC. Now here is the lineups for the two teams today. The Wyvern Riders have full strength, and they were at full strength last week in a big win over the Hydra, a 5-2 victory where they pulled away in that second half, courtesy of Suleiman Ur making his statement arrival here in front of the fans at Ivy Lane, looking to continue his hot performance last week. A goal and an assist for him in his new club's colors. As for the Charioteers, they are without Thomas Kennedy today. The rest of the lineup news on the screen for you in just a second. As Marco Jimenez fills in again off the bench, and the good news is they do get Abelrad Steka back. And it's a second straight start for the rookie selection, Achim Neumann, out of Germany at left back, and Blake Davis playing in the center of the park once again alongside Nicomakos Stavropoulos, one of the oldest back center 2 duos in the league. And Fernandez and Foster Trader up top, continuing to flounder this season, but to see if the Charioteers have any kind of effort, but they're going to have to figure out a way to stop this man, which most teams, in fact all teams this season, have failed to do so far. He's got 3 goals in 3 games, Yannick Ajoie. And by that, you would predict him to go on and maybe grab a few more in front of the home crowd here against a lowly Charioteers defense that has struggled to keep the goals out of the net, averaging 3 goals conceded a game. Here are the Wyvern Riders kicking us off here as the sun begins to sink in the sky. Just past 5 p.m. local time here, Eastern time. You've got 2 more matches coming up for you after this one, but get into those in just a minute as Achim Neumann is being tested by the red-hot Suleiman Ur right away, and he did well. Jimenez has it to his feet. Nice little 1-2 between those two. Steka now goes on, looking for Fernandez. Back into his feet and then given away to Jimenez. The Jimenez brothers, of course, squaring off today in this battle. Marco, the elder, a former Wyvern Rider, against his younger brother, Tiago, playing across the opposite side of the pitch from him. Here's Rival. Koenig. Space opening up for Ajoie. El Rayo trying to return it. Rival. Hakimi just about did enough. Here's Ronan Gallagher. Hakimi just going to launch it long, and that went out of bounds about 1 second after it left his foot. So it's a kingly gift for the Wyvern Riders in the attacking half. Ismail Gusalam carries forward to Rival. Rayo going back. And Wyvern Riders trying to move the Charioteers around with some possession here. Neumann able to get in the way again. Fernandez trying to switch the play. That's going to be a difficult task against Thibaut Rouillon. Nice header from El Hakimi. Steka to Fernandez. Moved on for Fossen Trader. Into the Weston Fossen Trader, with the first shot of the game, has found the top corner. What a strike! That makes it 3 goals in 3 games for him. He was out of form last season, only 5 goals all year. He's got 3 in his first 4, and what a strike, looking like maybe a little bit of his old self here. With that goal, he inches closer to the century mark. 95 career goals for Weston Fossen Trader, 6 all-time on the scoring list. And a fine strike here to put his side in the lead. Wyvern Riders will have to try to answer quickly in front of the home crowd. There's Rival. Plenty of time left, of course. The Wyvern Riders have been more of a second-half team this season, as we saw last week. Again, 3 goals in that second half. And they will get their chances against the poorest Charioteers defense today, you get the feeling. Eckelman, a little bit nervy at the back. Charioteers trying to play it out of the back. And Neumann under pressure, gave it away to Suleiman Ur, but then wins the throw-in off the deflection. Gilberto Souza on the ball. Charioteers still playing around with it at the back. Nervy. Once again, it seems like they're trying to trap themselves in here. Suleiman Ur off the arm of Neumann. There's a chance for Ur. It's Rival. Oh my goodness, he missed it. just the wrong side of the post. A snapshot from Rival scrapes off the woodwork. Oh, inches away. Rival still looking for his first goal of the season. That one was just a whisker wide. The Charioteers get away with one there. They've twice now tried to play out of the back, and it has not worked. Eichelman just going to send this one long. Looking for Radsteka and Jimenez, and Rival able to snuff it out. Wyvern Riders dominating possession so far, early stages. Here's Ajoie. Space for Urin behind. This is a real chance at the back post, and just overhit for El Rayo. And again, the danger is there. The threat is in behind. Souza looking for Foster Trader and Fernandez again. Here goes Weston Foster Trader into the corner. Getting back inside, looking for teammates. Gilberto Souza, one of them. Teammates were offside, so he has to go out wide to Jimenez. Nice little move there from Marco Jimenez. Can he deliver a cross here? Fancy footwork. Hakim Neumann looking for Fernandez. Back for Souza. Good shot and a good block from Ismail Gürselam. Chance from the Charioteers. Both teams showing real signs of attacking intent. First half is going by quickly. 22 minutes on the clock, midway point of the first half. Neumann, another block, and then a free kick the way of the Charioteers, the handball off of Ajoie. Charioteers have struggled to score goals this season. They've only scored 4 in 4 matches, and 3 of them have come from Weston Foster. I believe the 4th goal was Ronan Gallagher in week 1. So no unique goal scorers in the last 3 weeks. Going to try and find ways to get Fernandez some more chances at goal. They might do so here with Radsteka advancing forward. Radsteka, and just not a very good decision there. And now the Charioteers are in real trouble because they've left a great deal of space at the back with Neumann forward. And the Wyvern Riders fail to capitalize again. Eichelman has to just shank it clear. Not a good clearance at all. Souza there. Concentrator, nice control. Getting his legendary chest trap game going. Here he goes. Radsteka back to Foster Trader, who's onside. Couldn't get away from Gürselam, though. A commanding tackle from him. The Wyvern Riders trying to play out of their own defensive areas here. Thiago Jimenez under no real pressure here from his brother. Searching around and does find Osborne. Now trying to move it up the sideline here. With Yannick Ajoie, Radsteka with a good tackle. Forward to Foster Trader. Nice block from Chad Rivers, and now the Wyvern Riders switch the play, and suddenly the game's opening up here. Rival, nice little dink to Lothar Koenig. Blake Davis has got a long way to cover the back post. Suleiman, we're going to try. Eichelman, good save. And Hakimi, bad clearance from him again. Koenig. Rival, it's in there for and calamity at the back. Eichelman bails the Charioteers out, and understandably frustrated with his defending, because what on earth were they thinking? He is in a perplexing goalkeeper. His first 2 seasons at the Charioteers, some real moments of incredible keeping, followed up by some real high-profile mistakes, and this could be a chance for the Wyvern Riders. They are good in the air. Fernandez, it's a penalty! It's going to be a penalty! Juan Fernandez, the guilty party, and Yannick Ajoie will have his chance to grab his customary penalty goal. And the penalty spot beckons for Yannick Ajoie, trying to make it his 4th goal in as many games. He scored 1 goal against each team this season. Here he goes from 12 yards. Ajoie simply strokes it away. No chance for Eichelman, who didn't even move. And the Wyvern Riders restore parity, and you have to say it is probably deserved the way the game has been unfolding. We see it so often, the penalty handball, controversial, but it is part of the luck of the game. It's a cool finish from Ajoie. I don't think there's any saving this one. It's an excellent penalty from him. And the Wyvern Riders draw level here in front of the home crowd. Well, this Charioteers defense has really struggled, especially from set pieces and aerial duels. And fitting that they should concede a penalty on one of those situations. Charioteers not good enough there. He's given it away a few times in the midfield area, and then Charioteers just lacking a little bit of that midfield discipline. They have struggled to get back. Here is Rival. 10 minutes to go in the first half. Jimenez, it's opening up nicely for him. Just one defender to beat. Neumann did well again against Suleimanur. Trial by fire, and so far he's passing with flying colors. Achim Neumann. Now he goes on with space to run into. Achim Neumann. One defender on him. It's Raul Osborne. Nice ball from Neumann. Swung into a good area. Gujalam did well to control it and clear it out. Koenig. Inside to Rival with plenty of space and time. Ajoie. Ajoie to Nicolas Aldrayo. Rival and Ajoie going to open it up, and Eichmann has to make a save, and this is the danger because it's a corner. And the Charioteers really struggle to defend these. And that is why you hear the roar of encouragement from the home fans here. You know what a good chance this is. Ajoie taking up his usual post with the center backs lining up around the penalty spot. One short option in Raul Osborne. It's going to be bypassed and swung in. It's another penalty, is it? Fernandez, it should have been. That one was certainly high and off the arm. Referee didn't see it. Saropoulos with a terrible giveaway, and he's hurt himself in the process. Davis able to cover for him. That is a real blow for the Charioteers, and they give it away again quickly. Rival, it's in for El Rayo. Ackerman makes the save, but it's still there for Ur. Clipped in for Ajoie. It's 2-0. Ajoie doubles up. Awful defending from the Charioteers again, and Nikomakis Stavropoulos with a real howler. And there we have a new top scorer in the National Soccer League, Yannick Ajoie, with his 5th of the season. Stavropoulos makes the mistake, gives the ball away, hurts himself in the process, and then fails to mark on the back post. That is just terrible from him. And the Wyvern Riders take control. Yannick Ajoie, Mr. Inevitable once again, as we mentioned in the pregame. And it's a real bad look for the Charioteers at the moment. Another blown lead. It is the 3rd time this season they have led in a game and only to let it slip away. They're looking to make it their first ever 4 losses to open a season ever. Their worst start to a campaign by some distance. Saropoulos looks like he's in agony out there. Too slow, too casual on the ball. The Charioteers, once again, they get lucky here. And there's another giveaway from them, and it's back. The Wyvern Riders could make it 3 before the break. Here they go again. Ajoie looking to expose Neumann. Referee's going to let this attack play out. Suleimanur trying to get away from Davis, and he did well in the end to snuff out the danger. But the Wyvern Riders have come back and retaken the lead after a early concession. Just what the home fans want to see. Yannick Ajoie at the double. What a season. He is off to a hot start. And that puts him at number 18 overall all-time in the scoring charts. 56 goals in his career in just 62 games. What a start to his career. And Wyvern Riders in the lead at the break. Right back with the second half in just a moment. Welcome back, National Soccer League fans. It is a 2-1 lead for the home side here. A early lead for the Charioteers was canceled out and then refuted by Yannick Ajoie single-handedly with 2 goals in the first 45. And the Charioteers continuing their pace of conceding 3 goals a game and struggling to find any meaningful rhythm on offense. They just keep dribbling directly into the opposition defenders. Here is Foster-Trader. Into Rajsteka. This is a better move here. Trying to roll it across, but predictable as ever, and that's an easy interception from Koenig. Chad Rivers has it at the back. Souza knocks it down for Fernandez. Rajsteka again, too slow on the ball. And here comes Jimenez. Wyvern Riders trying to get forward. There's a lot of space in behind. Ajoie has plenty of time on the ball here. Jimenez to Osborne. Stavropoulos, the defender who was injured in that first half, he's trying to carry on, but he looks slow. Ajwa's in for the third. Surely Eichelman somehow makes a stop. But the chances are there, and he's on for a hat trick. He might get one today at this rate. It's a quick strike, but Eichelman does well. I have to say, he cannot be faulted for the goals today. A penalty and a close-range rebound. The difference so far as that one swung in. Header comes in. Eichelman able to make another save. He struggled with his distribution at times. Eichelman, can he find a teammate here? It's up towards Fernandez. Radsteke able to control it. Joachim Neumann cuts back inside. Fernandez to Jimenez. Nice central ball for Radsteke. Looking for the run of Gallagher. Wide to Jimenez. Jimenez back post was the runner, and good clearance from Thibaut Royan, who just got across in time to snuff it out. Free kick for the Charioteers, though. Jimenez used an arm controlling that ball. Might see some changes now as Stavropoulos is really struggling out there for the Charioteers. Seth Wagner getting ready down below. A couple other players getting through their paces at the moment as we approach the hour mark here in Ivy Lane. Gallagher really trying to get focused on this free kick. He's still there, staring down the wall. We opt for a cross or a shot from this tight angle here. Gallagher to swing this ball in, and it's towards Jimenez. Jimenez with the header, and good contact. But unfortunately, the aim cannot say the same, as that one flashes over the bar. Decent ball from Gallagher, and good contact again for a team that struggles to win balls in the air. It's a decent effort. Have a substitution now. It might be time to replace Stavropoulos. No, it's going to be Raoul Osborne off. And it's Declan Shaw making his second straight appearance off the bench, the rookie first round, number 9 overall selection. Right back. Littlethorpe to take it short to his longtime tenured teammate Chad Rivers. And Wyvern Riders building up nicely out of the back here. Solimanur trying to battle up with Joachim Neumann again, who's largely done well to keep him in check so far, but as the game wears on, you think there might be some tired legs. Ajwa, Stavropoulos stretching forward and got a touch. He's got to be careful. He's going to really hurt himself. Soliman back behind to Rivo. It's Ajwa. Neumann gets in the way again. Solid performance from him. Unlike Fernandez, who really has just not been the player the Charioteers hoped when they drafted him number 7 overall last season. Only 3 goals. As Stavropoulos being called into question here and going to give away another free kick. He is really having a poor showing out there today. Wow, it's lucky it wasn't another penalty right on the edge of the area here. 62 minutes played, looking to increase the lead to 3-1. Substitution coming up before this free kick will take place. Rival coming off for Landon Kilbovics, a change we've seen more often than not, and it has oftentimes provided a spark. Kilbovics with a goal and an assist off the bench last week in the 5-2 win, so hoping for more of the same here. 20 yards out, a lot of players over this. El Rayo and Ajwa the primary options. Ajwa to take it, and had some ferocious dip on it, but in the end, good distance over the goal still. It was awfully close in. Might not go for it, searching for the hat trick. Coming to take. And still 2-1 as it was at the half. Wyvern Riders in control here. Looking to try to get the third goal. That would put this game beyond any reasonable measure, as that's another giveaway for the Charioteers. Passing has been poor once again today. They have really not been the same team these last 2 seasons from previous years. A far cry from a team that was back-to-back champions and then divisional round appearance. They have just been on a free fall in the last few years. Stavropoulos blocks the shot. Neumann turns it out. Fernandez skips away from one defender. Trying to release it for Fostentrader, who nuds it on for Gallagher. Gallagher into the area. Can he find Fostentrader? Oh, he somehow couldn't score. Oglethorpe with a vintage stop on death's door. And he kicked it right at him. I mean, that is A great stop, but it surely has to be a goal from Foster Trader there from that range. Ratchtaker to take the corner. Substitution to come first. It's the final change of the day for the Wyvern Riders. And Zimbabwe is on for Rivers. Corner is swung in now, back post, and away by Zimbabwe. Immediate impact from him. Here come the Wyvern Riders trying to get forward again. El Rayo has turned a corner on the Charioteers here. Kilbovics off the bench. Easily away from Stavropoulos, and he could be in here. Oh, he's right on the crossbar. Great chance. Kilbovics does so well and just so unlucky to not get his reward. He easily spins away. What a player. He's been off the bench. Might have the manager thinking about putting him in a starting role at this pace. Chances at both ends still. The game is delicately in the balance at the moment. Stavropoulos trying to carry on his run. Gallagher's in here. There's a chance at the back post. And he's really not made the most of that one. Rajstika. Jimenez against his old club. Trying to cut it back. It's a Jimenez! And a chance, a lifeline for the Charioteers. But Stavropoulos, the penalty taker, has been injured in this game. And Guzulam is the player punished. But what do you do here? Your captain... from the spot here. Try and level it up. What was he thinking? Well, he tries to go for some precision, and it's just an awful effort from Stavropoulos in truth. And Ilgathorpe easily able to save it. Rajteka, Gallagher, arriving and just so casual from the Charioteers. What are they doing with these shots? Passing it right at the goalkeeper. That was two huge let-offs in a row. The Charioteers absolutely terrible. Fernandez coming off. He has been a complete non-factor once again. What a disappointing performance. Cassidy comes on, trying to inject some passion and pace in a team that is lacking both. Rajteka to take the corner. It's hung up to the back post, and Zimbabwe is there again. Stavropoulos, Sousa's offside, I think, here. Jimenez, and again, just such an easy giveaway for the Charioteers that could have been avoided with a little bit more thinking. Here goes Ur, trying to put the game to bed. The Charioteers had their chances, and they have just failed to capitalize on them time and time again. So casual. Neumann under pressure from Ur, trying to hold him off, and did well in the end. Cassidy clamps it forward for Rajteka, who's got the run of Gilberto Souza. Still going, Souza, trying to knot it on for Jimenez, who left it. Oh, strike! Weston Foster again with his fourth of the season. The Charioteers do get the equalizing goal. And Gilberto Souza with the run, and oh, how clever is it from Jimenez against his old team. A dummy that Dominic Soboslai would be proud of. And Foster Trader with a fine finish. Sets up a thrilling finale here, 2-2. 82 minutes played. Well, now what do we do? The Wyvern Riders have been on the front foot, in control all game. Charioteers with a late flurry, and they draw a level here, but there's still time for a winner. Wyvern Riders have turned it around once. Can they do it again here? Ajwa has been the man to do it. Kilbovics has also been a spark. Here they both go. Trying to combine once again. Will this be a short-lived period for the Charioteers? Kilbovics. El Hakimi in front that time. Foster Trader to Jimenez, who's got space to run if he wants. Guzalam, good defending. It was a strange choice for Jimenez in truth. 87 minutes on the clock. Jimenez, younger, to Ajwa. Kilbovics. And they're in here. The Wyvern Riders to win it. Kilbovics. El Rayo skips away. It's in. It's in. Defending from the Charioteers again. And Lothar Koenig has won it for the Wyvern Riders. We knew it was coming. The Charioteers are just so bad in defense. Lothar Koenig has won it here for the Wyvern Riders. El Hakimi dives in. The center backs are scrambled, and it's a free strike on the back post once again. Shocking defending from the Charioteers, and the woes continue at the back. Eichelman beaten for the third time today for the fourth week in a row. And Lothar Koenig with a goal at the death to win it here in Ivy Lane for the home side. We've got two more matches coming up for you on the National Soccer League Network. The Terminators and Banshees are squaring off next, and then our game of the week at 9 p.m., the Green Galaxy and the Pioneers, wrapping up our Saturday action as the Charioteers gave the ball away again. 7 minutes of added time here. Not long left, though. Either way, groan from the fans around Ivy Lane, but I'd honestly back the Wyvern Riders to score here, the form they're in, and the way the Charioteers have defended is just shocking. And look at them, here they go. A free chance again. Horrid defending. It should have been another goal. I mean, what are the center backs doing? You cannot get beaten that easily. Just letting them run behind. Stand your man up, you buffoon. I mean, just simply astonishing that players at this level are that bad defensively. Another lost aerial duel for the Charioteers. No surprises there. Here come the Wyvern Riders again. Kilbovics. El Rayo looking at the back post, a bit far for Ajra, but the chance is still there. It's Kilbovics. Straight at Eichelman, and a save from the American keeper. Trying to send it forward, but that's a bad idea because he's kicked it in the air. We know what that means, a giveaway. Here's Gallagher. Looking long over the top, and that's going to be Susan behind, and that is just about summing it up for the Charioteers. Just tapped it right to the goalkeeper. Friendly little play there from him. Feeling bad. And that should do it. The Wyvern Riders have done enough to seal all 3 points here. And the Charioteers with 4 straight losses. Officially the worst team in the National Soccer League, but you didn't need that result to confirm it. A great fighting effort from the Wyvern Riders, who were down once and then equalized with the Charioteers, but they come back and make this game theirs. And all 3 points, 3 wins in a row. Yannick Ajwal, your man of the match, with 2 goals in the first half and enough to do the damage. And Lothar Koenig with the late winner here. I'll leave you with the full match highlights. We'll be back in just a short while on the National Soccer League Network. we can